Hello and welcome once again to BBA Big Boy Arena here in Fraser, Michigan. I'm Ben Salagi welcoming you to the Meijer broadcast booth for the edition of the Meijer pregame. Visit any one of Meijer's stores, that's 123 plus stores near you, all across the state of Michigan for your home, garden, and grocery needs. Meijer, anything you need, they got. Well, last night did not go the way we would have hoped. Motor City, unfortunately, gave up a 2-goal lead late in the third period, but Vladislav got 2 big goals, forced overtime. Nothing was resolved in the overtime period, went to a shootout, and that is where the pain really set in. The Blue Ridge Bobcats brought Jakob Wolf, got a goal right off the bat. Scott Koash could not answer. And Josh Newberg, the grizzled veteran, got one stick side to close out because Pavel Svintsov, we'll get to him in just a second, could not get an answering goal. Again, you have to look at who played in between the pipes. Christian Pavlos, the last time he was here at BBA before last night, well, it was not a good night for him. He let in 5 goals. Yesterday, played much, much better in net, played much more confident. Blue Ridge rallied behind him, like I said, in the third period, and it was a heartbreaker. Motor City got a lead 4-2 thanks to Pavel Svintsov. Svintsov had that shorthanded goal that was led by Dante Suffredini, creating that turnover at center ice, creating the 2-on-1. Svintsov finished it with the backhand in his pro debut at home. Had 2 goals, 1 shorthanded, 1 even strength. And both those goals were big. Pavel Svintsov tying it at 2-2 in the second period, and of course making it 4-2 as Svintsov had 2 goals in the second period. Again, the third period belonging to the Blue Ridge Bobcats. You look around the league, last night, Binghamton Black Bears had a 9-5 win over Watertown. Port Huron won 7-6 over Mississippi. The Carolina Thunderbirds got a 4-2 win over the Danbury Hat-Tricks. And last night, the Columbus River Dragons had a 5-2 win over the Baton Rouge Zydeco. So you look at the standings really quick. Columbus finally getting their 2 games in. They have won both of those games. Goal differential is +6 for the River Dragons. They are first in the Continental Division. Motor City just trailing them at 2-0-1. The good thing about yesterday, Motor City still got a point. They were able to get a point in every game they've played so far. So technically, they are tied atop the Continental with Columbus. Columbus, though, has 2 straight wins, so it is what it is. But again, still getting big points, still playing hard and playing tough. And that's what it's going to be tonight. You got to find a way to answer. You got to find a way to keep your lead. And it was a situation last night where Wojciech Zemlika, the head coach of the Blue Ridge Bobcats, pulled Pavlos at the right time. They got a key goal, and that was really the backbreaker. Motor City was reeling. They just had to find ways to keep puck possession, play well, and that it was essentially the difference. But tonight we have fans wearing their Halloween costumes. Our players wore Halloween costumes. It was a cool thing to see. Declan Conway was Mike from Monsters, Inc. Trevor Babin dressed up as a Dalmatian, and one of the players dressed up in a gorilla suit as you see the players coming out of the tunnel as they are getting ready to hopefully get the full amount of points required tonight. It's going to be interesting. Again, one area the Rockers do need to improve upon is getting the puck out of the D zone. They struggled last night, and that's partially how the game got turned on its ear. In the first period, there was that goal that we thought went in that did not go in, and that defensive pressure totally allowed the Blue Ridge Bobcats to get 2 goals. Everyone was exhausted in their shift. It is what it was at that point. But you hope the guys play a little bit better in the defensive zone, getting clean breakouts, able to clear the puck out as well. One player that will not be playing tonight was a guy who got a goal last night to get the Rockers started, Roman Gaudet, who got the goal in the first period on the power play. is not playing tonight. So Frankie Moore will make his professional debut as we are a few moments away here from puck drop at Big Boy Arena. I'm going to step aside. I will let Larry Griffin, our PA announcer tonight, take you the rest of the way. We'll come back after the national anthem to get this one rocking and rolling. That was Johnny Logan on the axe with the national anthem. He is second to none, whittling those six strings. Let's introduce you to the Blue Ridge Bobcats and get their starting lineups for you. Back in net after a great performance last night, number 37, Christian Pavlos will man in between the posts. The two men in front will be David Nicoletti and Andre Ivanov, and the front line will be Josh Newberg, Hunter Hall, and Chris Siolik, who did not play last night but is getting the start tonight for the Blue Ridge Bobcats, and of course head coached by Volchek Zimleka. For the Rockers, these guys don't need any introduction. You know them well. We know the back line will be manned by the best defensive pairing, in my opinion, Josh Colton and Dante Suffredini. The front line, again, there's going to be a little bit of a change there. Scott Koash, Declan Conway, and new guy, Frankie Moore from Richfield, Minnesota, making his professional debut. And the man who's in between the pipes, he wears number 72. He's dressed in all black. He is the Dark Knight himself, Trevor Babin, making his second start here at Big Boy Arena. We hope tonight's a little bit better than last night, but we will find out how things go in just a second. Everyone's at center ice. Hopefully you're ready. I'm ready. Let's have another night of FPHL hockey here on the Rockers YouTube channel. Face-off controlled there by the Bobcats. Trying to get it back to center. Suffredini just flips it cross ice. Nicoletti settles it down, gives it to the near side. Ivanov chips it ahead. Cannot be controlled there by Siolik. It's going to be sent down. Pavlos holds onto it. Ivanov gets it there to the half wall, back to center. Suffredini intercepts. He and Colton play a little give and go. Try to chip it ahead. Could not be controlled, just out of the reach of Moore. Koash picks it up, goes back to center, goes through the timeline. Here's Koash going around a couple of cones, drawing a call. It's going to be a hook. So just really quickly, 42 seconds into this one, Motor City will go on the power play. In the box for hooking is number 14, Josh Newberg. Motor City wins that draw. Last night, got a big power play goal in the first period. Svintsov gives it over. There's a blast from the point. Nick Medel-Diaz just could not finish it. Gets the rebound, though. Tough battle along the point. Blue Ridge trying to make something happen here. Grenquist was the one offering forechecking pressure. Motor City's going to break that really quick. Vanderweel gets it to center. Tried to center. It's going to bounce off Grenquist's stick. Another good clear by Blue Ridge. Babin kicks it off for Miguel Diaz. The Bobcats bring new cats from the mountaintop. Miguel Diaz looking at his options, trying to get a breakout here. Drops this one off to Milam. Long stretch pass to Koash. That's going to get broken up. Here's Smirnoff. Turning on the Jets, going the other way. Koash pestering. Drop this one off to Ivanov. Ivanov gives this one up to Oakes. Oakes back to center. Quickly played by Smirnov, and Motor City now has control of it. 55 seconds left in this power play. Of course, all power plays this year brought to you by Genesis Credit Union. Become one of the over 200,000 members and learn how Genesis Credit Union can help you with your finances at genesiscu.com. Centering opportunity. There's a shot. That rang the doorbell. Koash trying to put that one away. Koash picks up his rebound in the circle. Looking for help. Gives it up to the point. Suffredini back to Koash on the far side. There's a blast. That's going to go off a body. Good block by Blue Ridge. And they get the clear off the stick of Oakes. 18 seconds left in the man advantage. Tilting the ice the other way. Babin finds Koash. Koash again getting poke checked off there by Vladisov. Now it's along the wall, played there by Nicoletti, and it's going to be cleared one final time. Coming out of the box will be Newberg in just a moment. So first power play pelt. Motor City was not able to get a clean look on net. So the Rockers are now 0 for 1 on the power play, but they're going to come and attack now. Pavel Svintsov, who had 2 goals last night, drops it down low. Vanderweel has trouble with it, tried to pass, it's broken up. Coming the other way is Moriera. Moriera offered a hit. Vaslov goes down. French reverses course, comes back up to center. Pitchfork down by Moriera. Babin's going to play it to the corner. Motor City fighting the puck a little bit early here in the first 3.5. Svintsov kicks it, picked up by Ryder. Ryder goes, going to make a crash towards the net. Now slingshots himself around. Dragging traffic with him, gives it to Svintsov in the corner. Svintsov tried to drop that one off to Rotundi. Did not connect. No, excuse me, that's Giuliano. Milam could not keep it in. Miguel Diaz will pick up the change in the defensive zone. Pressured there by Matonik. Good bank pass to Giuliano. Last night, JJ had his first goal of the season. Of course, last year, after 26 games, his season was cut short due to a medical issue, so that was one of probably the most memorable goals of his career. He did not know if he was going to play again or if he was going to turn into a coach. So, very proud of JJ to get that one. He picks up the puck here, runs into the linesman. He and Makimo were going to create a 2-on-2, and Blue Ridge will just dump it in, taking advantage of that. Miguel Diaz will just settle things behind the net. Moore thought about picking up the puck. Now it's a miscommunication. It's a giveaway. Blue Ridge. Ciolek drops it down to the corner. Quickly played by Newberg. Tried to center it. Can't be completed. Hall kicks it. And now sent right back down to Ciolek. Puck still battling behind the net. Motor City having a hard time again getting out of the D zone. Had trouble last night with this. Ciolek backhands this one down low. Another attempt to leave the D zone. It's going to be flipped to center. Motor City will get a line change, so that's good. New skaters will come on. Milam slaps it back to center. It's going to come back as it ricocheted, and it's going to be offsides. It's going to bring us to our first media timeout. We'll step away and say hello to our sponsors, and we'll come right back as we check out around the league.
Look at that turkey.
Come on, let's eat.
Our Simply Give program will provide a meal to feed a neighbor in need.
All right, let's check out what's going to happen around the league tonight. Of course, we are batting leadoff tonight. The only game well in hand for about an hour. Then Carolina and Danbury will drop the puck. Mississippi and Port Huron will drop the puck at 7:05 at McMorran. And Binghamton and Watertown. It's going to be a home and home. This one going to be played at Watertown. And then Columbus and Baton Rouge will drop the puck at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock local time. But we're batting leadoff tonight. It's just us for a while. Of course, it's going to be a good one. Got a junior team helping us shovel the ice. And one thing I love about the junior teams, when they shovel the ice, it's like when you tell your kid, you know, can you help us set the table? They make sure that is the most important thing that they ever do. Those plates are perfect. The silverware is perfect. They are meticulous if eyes are on them, and they do a good job. So just wanted to comment how well they do the shoveling for us. So always nice. Yesterday it was one of the youth teams of the Big Boy organization. So always glad that we can have young shovelers help us out with the snow during the media timeouts. Motor City losing that face-off draw. Blue Ridge dumps it into the near side corner. Mike Wynn will pick up the puck. Feeling that pressure, gives it up to the near side. Frankie Moore had it there for a second. Leaves it for Rotundi, moves it to Wynn. Quick bank pass is going to go past Conway. He didn't see it. Blue Ridge just sends it right back like a bad plate of fish. Rotundi looking at his options, moves it ahead. Moore getting comfortable, tried to move the puck to Conway, just out of his reach. Frankie Moore actually played at Robert Morris University for a couple of years, and then after COVID played at Roosevelt University in the ACHA. He was a captain there at Roosevelt before coming here to Motor City. Was signed to a PTO and worked out well, the young man from Richmond, Minnesota. Of course, at Minnesota, it's like Indiana or Texas, right? You just envelop skills at the state sport. Indiana, of course, good at basketball. Texas, good at football. Here's a shot. Babin turns it away. Blue Ridge again with that forechecking pressure, creating a lot of pressure. I was gonna say, I don't know if you're allowed to walk in Minnesota before you can skate. Here's another opportunity on Babin. It's a backhand and a goal. Cody Oakes. That's the first one. Beat Babin just straight up through the 5-hole. And just like last night, they have a 1-0 lead as scoring first. Beautiful pass, as you saw from the corner. Oakes beat Babin just straight through the 5-hole on the replay there. Doesn't get much better than that, having eyes on the back of your head. Well, of a stoppage, and Ryder went down. Now Vanderweel sticking up for his teammate. Temperatures we knew were going to be high after last night. Vanderweel's normally a cool-headed customer, but he did not like Brad Ryder getting bowled over, and he's going to serve some time in the box to cool down. Cross-checking will be the call on Vanderweel. So there you go. You just In the span of 6 seconds, not only the lead is not in your favor, now you're going to have to kill a power play as well. But this one makes sense, right? Vanderweel protecting his teammate. So faceoff comes down. Sticking up for Ryder. Assisting on Cody Oak's goal was Fabian Grenquist and Dominic Matonik. So we see Ryder in the face-off circle. Losing that draw, Ivanov slides it across the point. Blue Ridge looking at its options. There's a quick shot, turned away. Only had one power play goal last night. Here's Fintsov trying to create another shorthanded opportunity. That's a smart play. Gives us up to Colton as Mike Wynn went down. Motor City trying to kill some time here on the penalty kill, which is always brought to you by Insight Healthcare. Visit one of Insight's locations across southeastern Michigan. If you're just not feeling like yourself, visit Insight and get insights how they can get you back on your feet. Stevens carries it in, leaves it to the far side. Play there by Grenquist. Grenquist holds on to it. There's a quick shot on Babin. He makes the save and freezes it there. Scott Koash getting ready in that face-off circle. Top goal scorer last year with 40 goals was Koash. Led the team in points as well and power play goals. Oh, there's a bad pass. McGuire could not soccer it in. 52 seconds left in the man advantage for Blue Ridge. McGuire gets the puck from Oakes. Koash swipes at it. Getting lazily played. Now it's in the corner. McGuire's going to pick it up. 35 seconds left. Time not on the Bobcat side. Smirnoff carries it in. Miguel Diaz rides him all the way down to the corner. Trying to tie him up here. Good play there by Milam. Milam gets the clear. Motor City will get the full change. Danny Vanderweel has 15 seconds until he's a free man. Here's a pass to center. Oakes wasn't ready for it. Suffredini gets it ahead. Svintsov absorbs a hit, but he's going to send it into the offensive zone. 5 seconds left now in the penalty kill. Svintsov has it. Tried to drop this one off. It's a giveaway. Hall with it. Vanderweel's a free man, so he was there to bail at the right time. Svintsov, using his hockey IQ, comes back with it. Pavel fires just wide, picks up his rebound and holds on to it. Centers it in front. Vanderweel could not bury it. That was close. Colton fires. That got deflected and bounced around. Here's Vanderweel again with a backhand into a crowd. That's a shot and a goal! Danny Vanderweel, the captain, ties it up at 1. Never give up when you're in the slot. Danny Vanderweel shows you why. Big goal there by Danny Vanderweel. Last year, Vanderweel only had 6 goals. Doesn't get a lot of them, but when he gets them, he makes them count. Big goal there by Vanderweel. Motor City, here's Suffredini. Overskates the puck. Matonik slides it ahead. Dumped in there by Grenquist. JJ gives it up to the far side to Colton. Now to the near side to Suffredini. Suffredini slides it ahead to Colton, just out of his reach. Tried to play it by Conway. It's going to be tied up along the wall. There's a quick shot. Good save there by Pavlos. Rebound comes out, centered by Colton. No one's there to get it. Moore just swipes at it, puts it behind the net. Dolkar has it. Looks for the cross-ice pass. Just out of the reach of Oakes. That should be icing, and it is. So almost halfway through this period, both teams have gotten a goal. Going to double check the scores table once it's updated for us to see if there's anyone who's going to assist Vanderweel's goal. He followed up his own shot, so we'll see. We'll get that to you once we have it. Face off on the far side. Koash loses that one. Grenquist doing a good job tying him up. Rotundi catching the fly ball at center ice. Moves it ahead to Conway. Conway enters the zone. Got cut off at the slot. It's going to ride it down to the corner on the near side. He and Ianov are going to go at it. Wynn has it now at the point. There's a shot, Rotundi. Good block there by Vladisov. Someone lost a stick. Two players have lost a stick, actually. A lot of carpentry on the ice. Coming out with it. Moriera has it in. Tries to dangle into the slot. Got cut off there by Wynn. And the net's off the moorings, and Babin did not appreciate that. There's a few choice words. But that should take us to immediate timeout. We will let the little kid shovel, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back here to Big Boy Arena. It's a 1-1 game. Did not start out in the favor of the Rockers as Cody Oakes, former Rocker, scored on Trevor Babin through his 5-hole, made it 1-0. But in the span of 2.5 minutes, Danny Vanderweel got his first of the season. Assisting it was Finsov and Ryder. So they are going to get their names on the score sheet. As it's, again, Vanderweel's first. Finsov, going to double check him really quick while we have an opportunity. That is his second assist of the season. Brad Ryder gets his second assist of the season as well. Face off on the far side. Stevens wins it for Blue Ridge. It's going to be dumped in. Comes out. Nicoletti has to play it. Feeling pressure by Conway. Goes off his stick. Leaves it for Koash. Good poke check there by Nicoletti. And now Blue Ridge has control of it, coming with it the other way. There's a quick shot. Zendanowicz had it there for a second. He's going to still battle for it. Vladisov. There's in front of Babin. He poke checks this one. Makima has it. Tilting the ice the other way, leading a charge. 2-on-2. Has Conway on the near side. They're going to switch. There's a drop off in the slot. And good break up there by McGuire. Allows Blue Ridge to take advantage of the puck and carry it into the offensive zone. Quick shot off Wolf's stick. Goes into the corner. Now centering opportunity. McGuire has to take it as he fought it off a little bit. Here's French with a shot. Oh, Babin with a baby toe save. Gets ran into and still no call. The man Babin with a baby toe save, and Blue Ridge again still with that forechecking pressure. Continuously applying pressure in that offensive zone. Motor City finally gets it out of the zone. They'll get it clears. Finsov coming on. So is Ryder, Vanderweel, and Miguel Diaz. Milam joins the fray on the far side. Newberg carrying it in, gives it up down low. Back to the point to French. French fires this one. Babin makes a pad save. Milam tries to get it out to the far side. Quick D to D to Miguel Diaz. Now Vanderweel carries it across the timeline. It's a 3-on-1. Vanderweel slides it. Oh, beautiful play. Man, Blue Ridge and McGuire just totally laid out and broke up that one. It's going to be icing anyways, but what an effort by Colton McGuire from Mississauga, Ontario. Laying out, preventing the 3-on-1 from doing damage. Oh my goodness, what an opportunity that would have been. Here's Ryder on the face-off circle on the near side. Gets a win for Motor City. Svinsov, puck is at the net. He has it. Gives it up to the point. Milam just blasts this one right back. Good save there by Pavlos. Another hit. Miguel Diaz at the half wall. Blue Ridge is going to lead an attack. Volk just dumps it in. Bobcats will change. Chasing after a Siolik. Motor City, though, tilting the ice the other way. Giuliano flips. That puck almost went out of play. Siolik dumps it in. Grenquist has it. Here's Moore. Try to chip it ahead. Giuliano can't receive the pass. Flipped by Milam. Puck now just hanging out at the point. Grenquist has it, keeps it in. Everyone's onside, so play will continue. Milam getting pestered there by Hall. Miguel Diaz moved it ahead. It's going to be intercepted there by Matonik. Quick little D to D. McGuire gives us one up. Look, stretch past to Matonik. It just could be a good dump in. He did touch it. He and Miguel Diaz tie up. To the half wall on the near side. Stevens has it. There's a save by Babin. He was screened. Dolkart gives it to McGuire. McGuire floats that one. It's deflected in front by Hall. There you see the shot from the outside. McGuire stepped up into it, fired it into a crowd, and just slapping it on the ice was Hunter Hall, getting a goal like he had last night. Hall now has 3 goals on the year for 4 points. Man, these two teams just going at it left and right. Suffredini gives this one up. There's a quick shot by Makima. It's going to be saved there by Pavlos. He'll freeze it. But, man, just got his stick. I mean, literally just stuck it out and slapped it down. A lot of goals there. Happened in the NHL that way. But he was right there on the spot for it. Babin had no chance at it. Suffredini tried to get it to Conway, just out of his reach. Nicoletti moves it up ahead. Newberg drops it off. Blue Ridge gets it into the offensive zone. Ivanov has it. Another shot into a crowd. Babin sees it with his x-ray vision and just holds it there. 5:48 left here in the period. 2-1 game. But you can see what Blue Ridge wants to do tonight. It's forced Trevor Babin to move his head through bodies. They're getting in front of him. Motor City has to do a better job of plowing the road in front of Babin so he can see the tree line. Svinsov drops this one off. Rotundi moves it up ahead, just out of the reach of Vanderweel. It's going to come back to center. Rotundi trying to settle it down. He'll just slap it into the offensive zone. Nicoletti has it, gets it right back up to Oakes, who absorbs a hit. Svinsov tried to dig it out of there. It's going to come back to him. Oakes has to leave the ice. That's a new rule. You see it in the NHL as well. Anytime your helmet leaves, you have to make an immediate effort towards the bench or it's a penalty. Svinsov drops it off to Rotundi. Rotundi finds Moore. Moore fights the puck, though, along the wall. Svinsov trying to come in to help. Volk trying to dig this one out for Blue Ridge. Puck getting tied up. Not having a lot of movement. Still trying to come in now was Wynn to get the puck. Wynn digging at it. He comes out with the treasure. Wynn, D to D on Rotundi. Rotundi moves it back. DiCostanzo had it for a second. Now McGuire on a quick D to D, and Volk has it as he entered the offensive zone. Here's another pass in front. Stevens tries to go. Good play there by Wynn to clear the slot. Motor City again struggling to get it out of the D zone. Giuliano flips at DiCostanzo. Costanzo on the far side, tried to get there. Puck's going to come back through center. Hall, who just got the last one, dumps it in behind the net, chased after by Newberg. He couldn't get there in time. Motor City, Miguel Diaz, giveaway there. There's a dangerous centering shot, should say. Giuliano has control of it. Gets it to DiCostanzo, just out of his reach. Here's Hall now. Just dumps it in. Babin holds on to it. Miguel Diaz feeling that pressure from Ciolik. He's going to carry it in along the timeline himself to the far side. There's Conway, the shot. Rebound comes out. Blue Ridge trying to set something up here. Here's a pass to the far side. Motor City's forechecking pressure breaks it up. It's Koash. There's a shot. He rang the doorbell. Blue Ridge getting out of the zone, coming onto the near side. Moriera had it there for a second, got hit. Miguel Diaz moves it to Milam on the far side. Milam's going to flip it to center. Koash sees it. Going to tip it to himself. You only see those in penalty shots. Lost the puck, though, in the process. Blue Ridge is able to get this one out of here. Moriera moves it ahead. Grenquist fired that one too high. Puck's going to come out on the rebound on the near side. McGuire on the half wall, slides it down low. Centering opportunity. There's a shot. Another save by Babin. This one's going to get cleared back to center. McGuire moves it ahead to Grenquist, who just dumps it in again. Suffredini sees help. Touched there by Ryder, now to the far side. Vanderweel carries it in, flips it ahead, has Svinsov. Svinsov picks it up off the bank, gives it back to Vanderweel behind the end line. Ryder and Svinsov there to help out. Svinsov gets the puck. Pavel centers it in front. There's Ryder. There's a shot. Pavlos makes a save. Rebound is still in the wild. Kept in by Colton. Sends it on the near side. There's Svinsov. Going to be punched away with a blocker. Man, here's the pressure the Rockers have been looking for. Ryder can't get a stick on it. Good poke check there by Dolkar. It's going to come back to center. Suffredini going to chase this one down, and the Bobcats deserve their rest. My goodness. Motor City getting it out of their own end. Suffredini losing the puck. Colton forces it off at the half wall. Giuliano gives it up to Suffredini. Suffredini losing it there. Newberg, good forechecking pressure. Motor City trying to just get control of it here. Comes back in front of Babin, picked up there by Colton to the far side and back to center. Giuliano couldn't make a play on it. Ciolik moved it in. Motor City tried to flip it back to center. DiCostanzo's going to pick it up. There's a shot going to be blockered away. Last minute to play here. Still a 2-1 game. Makema picks up the puck at center. Has it back. Now played there by French. Quick little D to D. Ivanov moves it back. Tipped ahead there by Vladisov. Rotundi will pick it up in the D zone. 35 seconds left here in the period. McGuire just looking at his options. Makes the safe play. Dolkar will just dump it in. Motor City having a hard time getting out of the D zone. Conway to the far side. There's a shot and a goal! Derek Makema fired at top shelf where the good stuff is. Makes it a 2-2 game with 13 seconds left in the period. That's his first of the year. Check in on that replay. Conway sets him up nicely, and Makema finished it off. Motor City with a face-off win in the waning seconds of the first period. Big goal there. But man, oh man, what a period it was, much different than last night. Last night it was a 2-0 lead for Wyethville. Tonight it's a 2-2 tie. Motor City getting big goals there. Derek Makema and Danny Vanderweel, guys that can score. You just don't know on what night they're going to score. But really evening the score for both these teams. They've been playing well. Some of the things, though, last night are starting to show their heads tonight. Things like getting the puck out of the D zone, that forechecking pressure that Blue Ridge has been incredible. Motor City has succumbed to that a little bit. Also, Blue Ridge doing a good job screening Trevor Babin. Had the second goal deliberately deflected in front of him. But other than that, Trevor Babin's playing well. Can't really complain. Shots on goal. We will get a quick update on that. It is 10-10 currently. We'll just wait for the scoreboard to update. But again, a lot of stuff to like there in the period. Motor City playing hard, answering the bell this time in the first period a lot better than last night. But we will get into it. We'll preview a couple of the games around the league in just a few moments. We'll step away, let our sponsors talk to you for a second. We'll come right back with a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in just a moment.
Give yourself a raise. Open a checking account that can pay you nearly $400 a year. Genius High Yield Checking now earns 5.25% APY plus debit rewards. No fees, no minimum balance. Automatically get cash back into your account with just 2 simple requirements. Enroll in e-statements and make 10 or more debit transactions of at least $5 during the month. It's that simple. It's that genius. Open your account today. Visit genesiscu.org.
To all the comforters, we're here for you. We see all the comfort you give, and we'd like to give some back to you, with a source of comfort for everyone. Experience the redesigned Serta Perfect Sleeper.
Great having you.
Incredible women.
I wish they had those kind of cool careers for women when we were growing up.
Thank you.
So in this flashback, we're all the same age?
Yeah.
So, what does everyone want to be when they grow up? Yes.
I want to make immersive video games.
Oh, I love the arcade.
If I say 2 jobs, do I get extra credit?
No.
I want to revolutionize 3D printing.
3D, like those glasses we were in the movies.
I want to analyze data from the cloud.
I just want to get my hands unstuck. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to be a meteor.
You mean meteorologist?
No.
That's great, Al. Follow your dreams.
For the record, I was a baby in the 70s.
Come on, let's eat.
Feed more families with Meyer Brand and Simply Give.
Does everyone have everything they need?
Thanksgiving week, when you purchase high-quality, low-price Meyer Brand food, Our Simply Give program will provide a meal to feed a neighbor in need.
All right, welcome back here to the Meyer broadcast booth. Ben Salagi, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Of course, we know we're batting leadoff tonight, the only game in town for at least an hour. And then Carolina and Danbury will tip off at 7 o'clock. Mississippi and Port Huron will resume their weekend series at 7:05. Binghamton and Watertown will drop the puck, finishing their home-and-home series, this time in Watertown at 7:30. And then Columbus will finish their trip in Baton Rouge. They will drop the puck at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Central Time. But let's take a look at what happened yesterday. We're going to do a little bit of a deep dive for you, starting, of course, with the Black Bears and Watertown. That game was crazy. There was a lot of goals scored in the first period. Binghamton had a 2-0 lead. Nikita Avishkin got a goal. Brendan Stanko got a goal from Binghamton. But then it was Watertown answering with the next 3 goals, capped off by a goal scored by Michael Mercurio. And that was early in the second period. Then Binghamton got back on the board. Connor Smith made it a 3-3 tie. And then Watertown got a shorthanded goal by Vladislav Pavlov midway through the second. And then Binghamton just straight poured it on after that. Making it a 4-4 tie was Jussot, a 5-4 lead by Kirkby, a 6-4 lead by Thompson. Ovechkin got his second in the third to make it 7-4. Then Dan Weber making it an 8-4 lead and then a 9-4 lead in the third period by Connor Smith before a power play goal stopped the bleeding for Watertown. But by that time, it was way too late, and that's how they got to 9-5. Their 3 stars of the game. Third star of the game went to Connor Smith, who had 2 goals and an assist. Nikita Avishkin had 2 goals and 2 assists for Binghamton. He was the second star. The top star of the night went to Brendan Stenko, who had 5 assists to go along with a goal for Binghamton. Binghamton also outshot Watertown 43-35. Moving right along the scoreboard, Port Huron got a big win. They had to hold on for it, though. It was a 7-6 win at McMorran Place. Port Huron always getting the first goal. Brendan Picard getting a power play goal in the first period. Tristan Sim getting the second goal for a 2-0 lead. And then Port Huron also getting another power play goal by Tristan Sim for his second of the period and a commanding 3-1 lead. Then after that, Mississippi tied it up. Chuck Costello, Hugo Koch, and Joachim Nielsen tying it up at 3-3, and we're still in the first period here. So at the end of the first period, Philip Buschbacher had the go-ahead goal for a 4-3 lead, and then in the second period, only 1 goal. That was Buschbacher again, making it a 5-3 lead. Port Huron in the third opened a goal by Matt Graham and Alex Johnson, the coach and assistant coach, making it a 7-3 lead. Then Mississippi made it interesting late. Philip Wong, Hugo Koch, and Joachim Nielsen made it 7-6. 2 of those goals were on the power play, but it wasn't enough as they succumbed to Port Huron 7-6. The 3 stars of that game, Tristan Sim with his 2 goals. Yanni Liriakos had 4 assists for Mississippi. He was the second star. Then head coach and general manager Matt Graham was the top star of the night. When Joe Pace returned, that was the big selling point for that series. But Matt Graham getting a goal and 2 assists last night. He was the top star. Port Huron just outshot Mississippi by a goal, 38-37. Then we moved to Danbury, to the Danbury Arena. This one was a little more manageable. It was a 4-2 win for Carolina. Carolina started scoring and then gave up 2 goals. Yuri Pastuka in the first period got a goal to make it a 1-0 lead. Danbury tied it off the stick of Sam Dabrowski for a 1-1 tie. That was it after 1, though. In the second period, Danbury led off the period with a goal by Jared Yu to make it 2-1. Then after that, it was all Carolina. Jan Salak, Caleb Ford, and then getting the last 2 goals. He was the top star of the night with those 2 goals. Sam Dabrowski had a goal and assist for Danbury. He was the second star of the night. And Peter Panasic had 2 assists last night. He was the third star of the night. Carolina out shooting Danbury 39 22 in that contest for a 4-2 win. And then the very last one that we have to go over really quick, the Columbus River Dragons picking up where they left off from last year, being dominant, getting their second win of the season over the Baton Rouge Zydeco down there at the Raising Cane's River Center in Baton Rouge. So it was all Columbus most of the time, but Baton Rouge got the first goal. Marquise Grant Matisse got Baton Rouge the lead, 1-0, and then Dustin Doe, Carson Andrelli, and Justin McDonald getting goals to cap off the first period for a 3-1 lead. Baton Rouge, Parker Moscal made it 3-2, but then Columbus poured it on like they always do. Just when you think you're back in a hockey game, they say, I don't think so. Kyle Moore getting a goal to make it 4-2, and then Doe putting it out of reach on an even strength goal with under 4 minutes to play, making it 5-2, the 3 stars of that game. Josh Petrangio had 3 assists. Parker Moscal was the second star of the game with a goal. And, of course, top star of the night, 2 goals. Austin Doe leading the way, outshooting Columbus, outshot Baton Rouge 51-33. That was your look at the out-of-town scoreboard. We will step away one more time, allow you to maybe get a snack from the refrigerator. Then we'll come back with the start of the second period in just a few minutes.
Give yourself a raise. Open a checking account that can pay you nearly $400 a year. Genius High Yield Checking now earns 5.25% APY plus debit rewards. No fees, no minimum balance. Automatically get cash back into your account with just 2 simple requirements. Enroll in e-statements and make 10 or more debit transactions of at least $5 during the month. It's that simple. It's that genius. Open your account today. Visit genesiscu.org.
To all the comforters, we're here for you. We see all the comfort you give, and we'd like to give some back to you, with a source of comfort for everyone. Experience the redesigned Serta Perfect Sleeper.
Great having you.
Incredible women.
I wish they had those kind of cool careers for women when we were growing up.
Thank you.
So in this flashback, we're all the same age?
Yeah.
So, what does everyone want to be when they grow up? Yes.
I want to make immersive video games.
I love the arcade.
If I say 2 jobs, do I get extra credit?
No.
I want to revolutionize 3D printing.
3D, like those glasses we were in the movies.
I want to analyze data from the cloud.
I just want to get my hands unstuck. Oh,
Yep.
I want to be a meteor.
You mean meteorologist?
No.
That's great, Al. Follow your dreams.
For the record, I was a baby in the 70s.
Look at that turkey.
Come on, let's eat.
Yeah. All right, burger, yes, sir.
Feed more families with Meyer Brand and Simply Give.
Does everyone have everything they need?
Thanksgiving week, when you purchase high-quality, low-price Meyer Brand food, Our Simply Give program will provide a meal to feed a neighbor in need.
Go Live Sportscast.
Give yourself a raise. Open a checking account that can pay you nearly $400
Welcome back to Big Boy Arena. We are in a little bit of a delay here in the second period, but it's all right. The Zamboni decided it didn't want to work on a Saturday night. Who does? I do. I get to call hockey. It's a nice gig. I don't mind. But the Zamboni wanted to take a break. We got to get the other Zamboni from across the rink to finish sheeting the ice, getting a new sheet of ice, but we can give you a couple of ad reads because we got some new things, right? Talked about it last night. We can talk about it tonight. You see there on your screen one of our newest additions. That's Slash. He's the mascot, just playing the Pied Piper, and kids are following him. That's amazing. Well, you can see Slash when you come to Big Boy Arena anytime you want to come to Big Boy Arena. He will be here. You want to bring your kids, bring them to the Genesis Rockers Kid Zone. They got balloon animals, face painting, anything you'd want to entertain your youngster. They can come over there, have a fun time, even play a little game of mini sticks in the kids zone corner. Always a fun time had by all. And then there's stuff for you too. We have a full service bar, Slap Shots here at the rink. If you want an adult pop, you can have one. Just make sure you have one responsibly. But there's stuff for you and your kids. And of course, on a night like tonight, if you dress up, could have gotten your kid in for free. So there's a good deal there. But also, a key addition, we talked about it last night, Scott Brand, team president, was brought in the offseason last year. We were very lucky to have Scott on our team. Of course, you know Scott. He had worked in Carolina. He worked in Columbus. But he's originally from Michigan. He has family in the St. John area. And he was looking to come home. So again, we know General Manager Nick Field and the ownership staff here at the Motor City Rockers, they know how to eye talent. We see it on the ice on a night in and night out basis. See guys like Trevor Babin, Scott Koash, Declan Conway. All across the roster, there's talent, and there's upcoming talent on this roster as well. So they bring in Scott Brand because, again, they have a good eye for talent. Scott has done a tremendous job boosting sales, ticket sales here. We always love to have you here if you want tickets to the game. All you got to do to go to rockershockey.com/tickets and secure your spot. We even will help get you discounts if you download the Fan Saves app. Last night, we had Roman Gaudet get a big goal. Well, because of that goal, he was the winger of the night with the Fan Saves app. If you went to Buffalo Wild Wings right there on 15 Mile in Utica, right near the arena, you would get 6 free boneless wings if you knew about it. So you want to make sure you always want to stay tuned. Check out our website for our corporate sponsorships. We are very happy. And, of course, here we're in the Meyer broadcast booth. So we are appreciative of them with the opportunity to partner with us. There's a Meyer location literally across the street from us. But, of course, all of that brought together is bringing us great opportunities. Again, Slap Shots right here in the arena. There's a cool thing about that. We will have a coaches show starting every week beginning November 7th. If you want to come to Slap Shots, be a part of the party, you're more than welcome to. Starting the coaching show at 5:30, but show up a little bit beforehand. We'd like to talk to you, say hello. Always like to meet a couple of Rocker fans and, chat hockey with you as well. But, of course, the coaches show will be live from Slap Shots, and also it will be broadcasted right here on our YouTube page. But, again, it will start from 5:30 to 6. And you can have questions. We will have player interviews. We will talk to Coach Brown. Probably also talk with maybe other members of the coaching staff. I really would love to talk with Jonathan Giuliano because he's had the experience of both on the ice and behind the bench. So really want to get his perspective. Of course, there's going to be other Rockers. You're going to be hearing from Trevor Babin, Scott Koash, all along the roster. But that coaches show, again, will start November 7th, right here on our YouTube page. And we would love to have you in person as well, because on Tuesdays, there's a celebration promotion at Slapshots. Kid you not, if the Rockers win on the weekend, on the following Tuesday from 5 to 9, again, that time frame's key because there's the coaches show going on from 5:30 to 6. So every Tuesday from 5 to 9, fans, you have to have the offer on the phone through FanSaves app, you can get a draft upgrade. You only pay for a 16-ounce beer, but we will upgrade you up to a 20, thanks to our friends at Slapshots. So great stuff happening there. Of course, also, we cannot forget to mention our new merchandise provider. You know, Lasting Fans, Lasting Impressions, Promotional Marketing is the official merchandise provider of the Motor City Rockers this year. They're a family-owned Michigan business, and it's conveniently located right here in Canton, Michigan, just down the road from us a little bit. So if you're looking for corporate branding with excellent value at an economical price, check out Lasting Impressions at LITEM. That's LITEM.com, a proud partner of your Motor City Rockers. Well, we got a new Zamboni out, so that's good. The ice getting sheeted nicely and everything's getting right. How are you doing in the chat? How are you feeling with this 2-2 tie? Because I'm feeling pretty good about it. Like I said before the intermission, Rockers playing well. They're answering the bell. Of course, last night it was a 2-0 game after one. But, of course, tonight, answering the bell every time. You would have liked the Rockers to come out first, scoring first. But, again, Cody Oakes got a big one there for the Blue Ridge Bobcats. Answered, though, by Danny Vanderweel, the captain, answering it just about the halfway mark of the period. And, of course, there was the lead that was taken on a goal that was deflected by Hunter Hall to regain the lead. But then, of course, a big goal by Derek Makema for a 2-2 tie just before the end of the period. So how are you guys feeling at home? Who do you think could be a 3-star of the game? That's what I'd like to know. Last night we had a couple of good options as the game went on, but I want to know, who do you guys think would maybe be a 3-star of the game? Right now you got a good candidate in Danny Vanderweel. Got a good candidate in Derek Makema. Pavel Svinsov keeps playing well, keeps playing aggressive. He could be there as well. But let me know your thoughts in the chat. Would love to read them as we are close to getting the second period underway here at Big Boy Arena. As I mentioned tonight, it's Halloween night, seeing some great costumes. Saw a group of M&Ms in the stands. Saw a clown, which if you like clowns or don't like clowns this time of year, I can understand why. They can't be trusted, right? They do magic. So, had a couple of those. The players got involved before the game. Declan Conway was Mike from Monsters, Inc. Mike Wagowski, I believe. And then Trevor Babin was a Dalmatian, equipped with a fire hat and everything. So, yeah. Pretty fun time. You see the players coming back to the ice. We will have another night, Military Appreciation Night, the next time we are in town, which will be November 10th, honoring our heroes and first responders. That game will be tipped off November 10th at 7:35 on Friday against the Port Huron Prowlers, because after this series, we will travel out next weekend to Elmira. We will say hello to the River Sharks at First Arena for 2 games before coming back home on Friday, November 10th. So that, again, will be Heroes Night. You can wear your first responders get a discount on tickets, and we can honor you. Already heard one of our fans in the chat say he was going to be there. So we'll say this, though. after that home and home with Port Huron on November 10th and 11th, we go back on the road for a while, starting out the night before Thanksgiving in Watertown, and then after Thanksgiving on Black Friday, going back to Elmira, then going to Danbury, and then back to Watertown. So spending a lot of time in the East Coast before we come home at the beginning of December, on December 9th against Port Huron. So, going to be about a month away from home. But we're ready. That wasn't that much of a delay. Get to see some people. They're fans of the Bobcats. We are about to get this one underway. Newberg and Koash going at it. Quick win there for Koash at high noon. Suffredini to Colton. Colton looking for that clean breakout, tipped by Koash. Going to be settled down by Pavlovs behind the net. Blue Ridge struggling just a little bit, getting control of the puck. Conway trying to get it back to center. Hall soccered it, goes past him as it got kicked up. Suffredini trying to carry it into the offensive zone. Got pinched off there by Ciolik. Makema, who had that big goal late in the first period, is going to chase the puck into the corner. Koash beats him to it, so Makema will play the spacing. And here's Hall, gets it out of the zone. Hall carries it in onto the near side, has an opportunity to center. He's going to do it, but good stick lift there by Colton in front. Made sure McGuire didn't get his stick down. Coming in now, Grenquist drops it off to Smirnov. Smirnov fires. It's going to be wide of the net. Long rebound comes out to center. Ivanov will pick it up for Blue Ridge. Slides it ahead. No one was ready for it. Babin has to settle it down for Colton. To the far side. Kept in at the point. Ivanov fires that one. Babin makes the save and freezes the puck right there. Seeing some fans of Blue Ridge in the chat. Want to say hello to you as well. All of our fans in the chat are always good people to talk to. You're going to see probably about 20 family members of the Babbins. And by default, we're all Babbins in the chat because of it. So we just want to say hello to anyone joining us that's not a Rocker fan. Again, we're the only game in town for the next couple hours. Well, next couple of minutes. We were here for the first hour, I should say. Puck goes down after the face-off into the corner. Motor City going to come out with it. Milam with the puck. Goes behind the net, now moves it ahead. Going to be slid to Vanderweel. Vanderweel looking for a centering opportunity. Svensov picks it up. Now he's going to stop. Go in front of the net. Good poke check there by Pavlovs. Pavlovs used that poke check really well in the shootout last night. I believe we will have an offside, so that will stop the puck. DiCostanzo and Newberg getting ready. They're in the face-off circle. DiCostanzo tying it up. He's going to come out with it. DiCostanzo into the corner is going to be hit by McGuire. Coming in to help is Newberg to get control of the puck. It's going to come out to the half wall. Oak sends it back to the end line. There's a center in front, broken up there by Blue Ridge. Wynn gets it back to the end line. Flipped ahead, back to center. Matonik picks it up, has a man in front. Pestered there by Rotundi. They're going to count it. Oh, my. I thought that would have been goaltender interference. Babin couldn't make the save. He got ran into, and the net was also off the moorings because of it, but they're going to let it count. believe the goal is going to be accredited to Newberg, but yeah, that goal is going to stand. A little shocking. Here's Makema. Carries it in. Coming back in is Hall. Hall settles it down. He's at the point. Koash breaks it up. Makema tried to get to it, just out of his reach. Puck now to the corner. Motor City trying to get it out of their own end. Again, they've had trouble with this. They get it back to center, but the Bobcats are able to regain the puck rather quickly. Sufferdini backhands this one into the offensive zone. Motor City gets it back to center. Smirnov deflects it. Koash tried to settle it down just past his stick. Ivanov gives it up to the near side. Here's Volk. Volk had a goal last night, also had a goal in the shootout. It's a 3-2 game in favor of the Bobcats. Centered in front, Makema breaks it up. Here's Koash. Avoids a hit by Smirnov. Quickly played ahead by Blue Ridge. That's Stevens there. Just goes past his stick. Smirnov on the near side, and he'll glass it in. Sufferdini gets hit along the boards. Tries to give it to Colton. Stevens intercepts. Stevens doing a good job on the forecheck. He has the puck in the corner. Now drops it down low there, intended for Wolf. Wolf tried to get it to center. It's going to get deflected. Nicoletti settles it down, sends it back up ice. Baslov. There's a quick shot. There's another shot. Babin there shutting the side door. Motor City going to tilt the ice the other way. Svintsoff not wasting any time. Drops it off. Ryder back to Svintsoff. There's a shot in front, and Pavlos makes the save. Wyethville so far out shooting Motor City 13-11. Have 3 shots on goal this period. The goal that we did not think was going to count is actually going to be awarded to Siolik. Matonik had the assist there on that goal, and so did Cody Oakes. So Oakes has a goal and an assist tonight. Here's Milam. Dropped it out to Moore. Milam lost it at center. Lost his footing as well, but he's fighting for that puck. Milam. Quick D to Miguel Diaz. Played there to JJ. Now Frankie Moore dumps it on in. Picked up there by Ivanov. Left there at the wall for Moriera. Moriera gives it back to the near side. Dangerous play in front. Pavlov just holds on to it. Moriera had the puck there for a second. He's played 3 years in the Eastern Hockey League and played 2 years in the USPHL Premier. Last year, though, played at the University of Central Oklahoma. Puck back at center. Dropped off. Now Matonik carrying it in. Getting pressured there by Miguel Diaz. Matonik leaves it up along the wall for Grenquist. Matonik will pick it up. Tried to center it. That's broken up. Second attempt to Dolkar. Dolkar tried to center it into the slot. Miguel Diaz breaks this one up. Babin plays the puck to the near side wall. Motor City again having trouble keeping control of the puck when it's at center ice. It's just waves and waves of Bobcats coming at you. Here's Cody Oakes. Wraps around, gives it to the point. Dolkar to the far side. There's a shot. Babin punches it away with his blocker. Dolkar at the half wall, cycles it down low. Grenquist back to the point. Dolkar across the ice. Just out of the reach. Picked up, though, there by Grenquist. Babin makes a quick save. Puck back along the boards. Motor City gets it to center. Thought maybe McGuire tipped it. And we have a hooking call. But we will get to that in a second. We will step away and come right back after this.
To all the comforters, we're here for you. We see all the comfort you give, and we'd like to give some back to you, with a source of comfort for everyone. Experience the redesigned Serta Perfect Sleeper.
Well, the hooking call is, again, going to be put on Chris Ciolik. He had the hooking call in the first period. So Motor City will go back on the power play, brought to you again by Genesis Credit Union. Not only are they the sponsors of the Kids Zone, they sponsor our power play. Become one of the over 200,000 members and how Genesis Credit Union can help you with your finances today. Learn more by going to genesiscu.com. That's genesiscu.com. Motor City, right now, 0 for 1 on the power play today, looking to go maybe 1 for 2. They had a big power play goal in the first period, and of course the goal that we thought probably shouldn't have been allowed, if we're being honest. Babin was ran into, but they still gave the goal to Newberg. So quick after the face-off, we'll have another one. Ryder getting into that face-off circle. He's ready. Only 4 seconds expired previously. Ryder with a good win on the far side. Milam from Miguel Diaz. Milam fires a blast. That got deflected. Pavlov's got a pad on it. Comes back to the point. Miguel Diaz and Milam will switch. Miguel Diaz fired it high. Rebound still loose. Pavlov stops the slide doors. Finsoff almost put it away. Ryder back to the point. Milam walks the line, gives it to Miguel Diaz. Miguel Diaz back to Milam. Now to Ryder at the far side. That's in front. Blocked there by Ivanov. Tried to clear. Milam keeps it in. Miguel Diaz. There's a blast by Finsoff. That went up high, and Pavlov's had no idea where it was, but it hit the safety netting, so it does not matter. Face off on the near side. Derek Makema looking to do battle against Grenquist. Makema, Conway, Koash, Suffredini, and Colton are your 5 for Motor City. There's a battle for in the cold mines of the corner in the near side. Conway comes out with it. Centering attempt. There's a shot pushed wide. Rebound. Backhanded just wide. Colton, far side circle, gives it back up to the point. Conway, who had the assist on the second goal, gets the puck back. Back to Colton. To the far side, Koash, 40 seconds left in the Genesis Credit Union power play. There's a shot deflected in front. Rebound is going to be cleared. Babin's going to come out and play it, trying to catch the Bobcats on a line change. Colton gives it up to the far side. Now Koash from Conway. Koash, 23 seconds left, gives it up to the point. Now Colton slides it to Conway. Makema trying to screen in front. Conway back to the point. Makema has to get deeper into that pocket. Motor City waiting for him to do so. There's a shot deflected in front. Rebound goes wide. That was a good look. 2 seconds left in one, and we'll have another stoppage. See what the call is here. Well, they're going to say the net was off the mooring. So, Ciolik's not out yet. He has 1 second left in the box. Well, now he's out of the box. Ciolik's going to get pinned by Wynn along the boards. Another power play pelt for the Bobcats. Motor City 0 for 2 today. Bobcats working it in. Going to be played there for a moment. Hall has it back. Getting pestered there by Ryder. Trying to come in as Siolikin to help. It's going to come to the near side. Motor City trying to get this one out. Glassed there by a second by Rotundi. Picked up by Svinsov. It's a 2-on-1. Svinsov centers it. Vanderweel. Oh, the rebound was on his stick. But Svinsov could not bury it. Man, Motor City probably had their best look of the period there. Just couldn't bury it. Bobcats trying to get it out of the D zone. Picked up. Ivanov swiped at it. Babin keeping it in play. Rotundi will pick it up. Officially halfway through this game, the 10-minute mark here of the second period. There's a hooking call, and no call as Svinsov went down. There's a big hit in front. Rotundi laying the wood. Still would have liked to see a hand go up for Svinsov's trip, but Motor City battling for the puck at the end line. Dolkar gives it up to the far side. Vaslov has it, gives it back to Dolkar. Here's the long stretch pass. Vaslov had to stop it with his shoulder. They're going to call offside. Sava Smirnov was just a hair early. Well, that takes us to another media timeout. Time to shovel, and we'll be right back.
Give yourself a raise. Open a checking account that can pay you nearly $400 a year. Genius High Yield Checking now earns 5.25% APY plus debit rewards. No fees, no minimum balance. Automatically get cash back into your account with just 2 simple requirements. Enroll in e-statements and make 10 or more debit transactions of at least $5 during the month. It's that simple. It's that genius. Open your account today. Visit genesiscu.org.
All right, welcome back here to Big Boy Arena. Again, we were the only game in town for about an hour. That's changed. The puck drop has dropped in Danbury. It's a very early, though. They're still scoreless there in Danbury between them and Carolina. Port Huron and Mississippi has also dropped the puck, and it is also scoreless. Binghamton and Watertown are going to drop in about 18 minutes or so. They have not dropped the puck yet, finishing up their home and home. And updating the shots on goal, Motor City has an 18-16 lead, out shooting Wyethville 7-6 here in the second period, even though they have a 3-2 lead off that controversial goal. Don't think it should have stood, but it is what it is. Scott Koash on the far side winning that draw. Here's Miguel Diaz. There's a high shot. Settled down as it was blocked there by Makema. Makema slides it down to the corner. Now at the half wall. Koash had it there for a second. Oakes gets it to center. Just out of his reach. Koash trying to get it back, and he creates a rush. Koash, there's a shot. Kick saved by Pavlos. He is playing absolutely incredible. My goodness. I do remember when he was here on March 10th. They said it was an off night. They were not lying. Conway settles it down in the slot. Battling to the puck, tried to center it. Makema couldn't get there in time. 8:30 left here in the second period, 3-2 game. Milam battling for the puck, kept in. Here's that pressure. There's a shot. Koash, just centered it too far for Conway. He wasn't ready for it. Tilting the ice the other way, Matonik comes in, has Oakes, but he's just going to fire it. Oakes will pick up the rebound. Now he feels pressure. Drops it off to French. French gets hit in the corner. Miguel Diaz and him are doing battle. It's going to come out behind the net. Milam slides it to Conway. Gets it to center. French holds on to it. And he'll just settle it down. There's a hit at center. Milam got the worst of it as he delivered the hit, though. Moore soccered it to himself. DiCostanzo chasing it in the corner. Giuliano, Suffredini, and Colton come off the bench and a line change. Moore slides it to Colton. Colton offering a bank pass to DiCostanzo. French has to pick it up. It's not going to be icing. Motor City bails at the right time. It's going to be dumped in by Blue Ridge. Colton's going to go and get to the puck here. Moore has it. Just dumps it in at the far side corner. He's going to go off. So is Giuliano. Vanderweel comes on. So does Finsoff. It's going to be a 2-on-3. Blue Ridge not wasting any time getting into the offensive zone. Trying to center it. Goes behind the net. Picked up there by Hall. Hall looking at it. Gives it up to the near side circle. And Babin somehow stopped it. It's like stopping a bullet with your teeth. The shallowest angle possible. And Babin just enveloped it into his padding. Well, Motor City's been held scoreless for over 10 minutes. A goal would do the Doctor good here. Again, trailing 3-2 on that controversial goal scored by Ciolik. Puck gets saucered to the wall. Motor City settled it down. Blue Ridge trying to get it out here. They get it to center. Played there by Stevens as he gets hit high. And they'll stop. And going to see if anything comes of it. It should. And Ryan Rotundi will go into the box. So he'll be in the box for high sticking. Ryan Rotundi going in at 6:29 left here in the period. Last time Blue Ridge had a power play, they did not cash it in. But of course, anytime the Rockers are on the penalty kill, that is brought to you by Insight Healthcare. If you're not feeling yourself, visit one of Insight's locations across Southeast Michigan for all your medical needs. If you're not feeling yourself, get some insight with Insight and get back on your feet. Puck comes back out. Could be as good as a clear. Played there by Stevens. No, excuse me, that was McGuire. Here's a Ryder. Ryder holding onto the puck. Smirnoff comes in from behind. Svinsoff tried to help out. He overskates. Wolf just dumps it in on the near side. Milam has to pick it up in the corner. To the half wall it goes. Blue Ridge comes out with it. Here's Cody Oakes. Tried to do what he did in the first period. Babin closes the front door this time and freezes the puck 31 seconds into the power play. Face-off on the far side, controlled there by Newberg. Newberg stops at the far side circle, cycles it down low to Hall. Hall gives it to Grenquist. Grenquist to Stevens. That pass is broken up. Here's Koash. Gives it to Vanderweel. He and Koash are going to try some offense. But that gets broken up. Blue Ridge coming through. There was a big hit behind the play. Hall will carry it in. Hall gets hit along the wall. It's going to go all the way to the far side now. Centering opportunity, and Vanderweel gets the clear with 57 seconds left. Another final push here. Maybe a couple more pushes. Newberg has control of the puck. And Newberg, one of the older guys on the team. Played at Wagner College, but he's been in the FPHL since 2017. Here's McGuire with the puck. Gets into the slot, fires it. Babin makes the save. Clear line of sight, made that one easy. 25 seconds left. Puck in the corner. Motor City looking to get maybe one final clear. Blue Ridge settling into position, tried to center it. That was broken up there by Wynn. Back to the point. McGuire to the near side. Vlasov Tried to center it. That gets deflected. Motor City has an opportunity to clear. They can't. Good play. Vaslov. Now it's going to come out to center. Come out of the box, Ryan Rotundi. You have been missed. Everyone's back at full strength. Good penalty kill there for Motor City. Their second power play pelt of the game. Motor City tried to get to the puck at center. There was a little interference, but no call. They were going to say it was incidental. Colton has to play it. Pressure there by Grenquist. Here's Frankie Moore. Getting more and more comfortable with each shift. You can see he gets a little more confident. Moore carries this one in, backhands it. Pavlos paddles it behind to the end line. Moore battling hard for the puck. Frankie swipes at it. Can't just get control of it here. Settled down at the point by Miguel Diaz. He's going to fall, but Motor City is going to chase and regroup in their defensive end. 3:38 here in the second period. Still waiting to see and curious who our stars of the game are going to be. Make sure you stay for after the game. You get an opportunity to catch a Star of the Game t-shirt if you're here at Big Boy Arena. All of those are courtesy of Lasting Impressions Promotional Marketing, a family-owned business right here in the state of Michigan. Miguel Diaz tried to center it. It's going to bounce off Hall. Babin is going to play the puck, feeling more and more confident coming out of his crease and catching people off guard. It's a new addition to his game. And it's only new because we're seeing it more. He has done it before. Again, just getting more and more comfortable with it. Here's an opportunity for Koash. Just fights it to the corner. Now comes out to the near side. Blue Ridge trying to get control of it. Conway coming in to help. It's going to squirt out. Makimo will pick it up at center. Cross ice pass. Miguel Diaz will just dump it in. Pavlos will hold on to the puck. Gets it back to center. Ciolik battling for the puck. Good tie up there by Suffredini. Motor City comes out with it. There's Colton, can't get a finger on the trigger. Colton goes behind the net looking for a centering opportunity. Suffredini bounces over his stick. He'll have to regroup in the D zone. Vanderweel is there to help out. Colton's there to help as well. Stretch pass to center. Here's Conway. Turn around and he has Vanderweel coming in to help. There's a pass. Centers it down and just can't hold it. Too hot to handle there for a second. 2 minutes left here in the second period. There's another centering opportunity. Pavlos sticks out a leg and deflects it. Svensov carries the puck for Motor City. He lost it, got his pocket picked. Coming with it the other way is Smirnov. Smirnov centers it. Good break up there by Colton. It's at his feet. He can't get it though. There's a shot. Babin makes the save. Blue Ridge holding on to it. 90 seconds left here in the second period. Dumped in there by Wolf. Motor City getting at the half wall at the far side. Svensov gets it back to center. Wolf will hold on to it. Plays it to Stevens. Stevens flubs it at center. Svensov comes in. Svensov fires it. Tried to go 5-hole, easy save there by Pavlos. Oakes gets the puck at the half wall. Wynn swipes at it. We're under a minute to play. Here comes the breakout for Blue Ridge. Off the stick of Nicoletti. He crosses the center ice. Drops it to Oakes. Oakes will dump it in. Everyone was onside. 40 seconds left. Can Motor City get another late goal to tie it up like they did in the first period? They have not scored here in the second, obviously. Been held scoreless for over 19 minutes. Conway could not settle down the puck, and he's frustrated. It's going to be icing, and it's going to take us to another media timeout. We will step away as they bring out the shovels. We'll be right back.
Look at that turkey.
Come on, let's eat.
Yeah. All right, burger, yes, sir.
Feed more families with Meyer Brand and Simply Give.
Does everyone have everything they need?
Thanksgiving week, when you purchase high-quality, low-price Meyer Brand food, our Simply Give program will provide a meal to feed a neighbor in need.
Welcome back here to Big Boy Arena. 25 seconds remaining here in the period. As the youngins are doing their best to get the ice off. Motor City trying to use it to their advantage, getting a late timeout. But wonder what you can draw up here. You have the face-off deep in your side. And 25 seconds left, so not a lot of time to do much of anything, even if you win the draw. Well, it's a good win for Motor City. Rotundi tries to flip it to center. It gets broken up there by Hall. Hall tries to center it. He gets pressured by Wynn. 15 seconds left. Newberg helping him out. Wynn pushing him off the puck. Motor City has it, flips it to center. And that has to be, no, it's not going to be played in. It's going to be icing with 5.4 left on the clock. One thing that's really cool, too, outside of the Rockers Genesis Kids Zone, is Texas Roadhouse has an air guitar battle. These things are those blow-up guitars. You bring your kids. They can maybe help pay for dinner when your family goes out on a Friday night. After that face-off, quickly puck got tied up. That will take us to the end of the second period. Motor City still trailing 3-2. They've been held scoreless for 20 minutes. Well, 20 minutes and 13 seconds to be exact, because that's when Derek Makema tied the score at the end of the first period. But we have an update on shots on goal here for you as well. Motor City still leading the shots on goal, 10-9 at the end of two. Total 21-19. They also led after the first period 11-10. So Motor City doing everything they can, but let's also quickly recap the scoring for you as well in case you're joining us late and forgot that we dropped the puck at 6 instead of 7. Happens to everybody. But Blue Ridge got on the board first. Cody Oakes, former Rocker, got on the board at the 6:33 mark of the first period. Had the puck down low, dangled it, and fired it 5-hole to Babin, and it was a 1-0 lead for Blue Ridge. Motor City, though, would answer 2.5 minutes later at the 9-minute 6 mark as Danny Vanderweel answered on a big goal, fired in a rebound, top shelf, tied it in at 1. Then Wyatttville again got the lead. Hunter Hall deflecting a shot in front of Trevor Babin. It was 2-1 after that. Then Derek Makema got his first of the year. 13 seconds left in the first period. It was a beautiful shot from the far side circle, tied it up at 2 apiece. And then, of course, there was that goal, controversial goal here in the second. Chris Ciolik ran into Trevor Babin at the 2-minute 37-second mark. Babin was interfered with. Nothing could have come of it. He couldn't play the puck. The net was also off the moorings because of that contact. But the goal did stand nonetheless. So that's where we stand, 3-2. After 2, we will step away, let our sponsors say hello, and we'll come back and check out the out-of-town scoreboard right here at Big Boy Arena as well. We'll be right back.
Give yourself a raise. Open a checking account that can pay you nearly $400 a year. Genius High Yield Checking now earns 5.25% APY plus debit rewards. No fees, no minimum balance. Automatically get cash back into your account with just 2 simple requirements. Enroll in e-statements and make 10 or more debit transactions of at least $5 during the month. It's that simple. It's that genius. Open your account today. Visit genesiscu.org.
To all the comforters, we're here for you. We see all the comfort you give, and we'd like to give some back to you. With a source of comfort for everyone. Experience the redesigned Serta Perfect Sleeper.
Great having you.
Incredible women.
I wish they had those kind of cool careers for women when we were growing up.
Thank you.
So in this flashback, we're all the same age?
Yeah. So, what does everyone want to be when they grow up? Yes.
I want to make immersive video games.
I love the arcade.
If I say 2 jobs, do I get extra credit?
No.
I want to revolutionize 3D printing.
3D, like those glasses we were in the movies.
I want to analyze data from the cloud.
I just want to
Give yourself a raise. Open a checking account that can pay you nearly $400 a year. Genius High Yield Checking now earns 5.25% APY plus debit rewards. No fees, no minimum balance. Automatically get cash back into your account with just 2 simple requirements. Enroll in e-statements and make 10 or more debit transactions of at least $5 during the month. It's that simple. It's that genius. Open your account today. Visit genesiscu.org.
To all the comforters, we're here for you. We see all the comfort you give, and we'd like to give some back to you. With a source of comfort for everyone. Experience the redesigned Serta Perfect Sleeper.
Great having you.
Incredible women.
I wish they had those kind of cool careers for women when we were growing up.
Thank you.
So in this flashback, we're all the same age?
Yeah. So, what does everyone want to be when they grow up? Yes.
I want to make immersive video games.
I love the arcade.
If I say 2 jobs, do I get extra credit?
No.
I want to revolutionize 3D printing.
3D, like those glasses we were in the movies.
I want to analyze data from the cloud.
I just want to get my hands unstuck. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to be a meteor.
You mean meteorologist?
No.
That's great, Al. Follow your dreams.
For the record, I was a baby in the 70s.
That turkey.
Come on, let's eat.
Yeah. All right, burger, yes, sir.
Feed more families with Meyer Brand and Simply Give.
Does everyone have everything they need?
Thanksgiving week, when you purchase high-quality, low-price Meyer Brand food, our Simply Give program will provide a meal to feed a neighbor in need.
Go Live Sportscast.
Give yourself a raise. Open a checking account that can pay you nearly $400 a year. Genius High Yield Checking now earns 5.25% APY plus debit rewards. No fees, no minimum balance. Automatically get cash back into your account with just 2 simple requirements. Enroll in e-statements and make 10 or more debit transactions of at least $5 during the month. It's that simple. It's that genius. Open your account today. Visit GenesisCU.
Welcome back here to Big Boy Arena in Fraser, Michigan. I'm Ben Salagi, voice of the Motor City Rockers here in the Meyer broadcast booth. Still have about 9 minutes left until puck drop here to start the third period. But while we have a moment, let's walk you through the out-of-town scoreboard. So far in the Danbury Arena, the Hat Tricks and the Carolina Thunderbirds are tied at 0. Oh, there's that controversial goal, as you can see on the replay there. Don't know how that's going to count, but Newberg got that one. Yeah, see, look at that. How does that... Again, got to live with your choices. But nice little tip-off there. But as I said, we're going to look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well. Puck will drop, like I said, in about 8 minutes or so. Again, checking in at the Danbury Arena in Danbury, Connecticut. It is scoreless late in the first period between Carolina and Danbury. Let's see who's in net tonight for both those teams. For Danbury, it's Connor McCollum. Then Mario Cavallari is in net for Carolina. So Cavallari being, well, as he always is, in front of the net. But shots are few and far between. 5 apiece between the two squads out there at Danbury Arena. Again, still scoreless late in the first. At McMorran Place, late in the first, the Prowlers have a 1-0 lead. Thanks again to Brandon Picard. It was assisted by Dalton Anderson and Brian Parsons. That was scored 4 minutes into the opening period. Brandon Picard has been a guy that's on a tear. He is a rookie from St. Bruno de Martinville in Quebec, Canada. Played at Castleton University for 2 years last year. Only has 2 goals and 1 assist on the year. However, he is on a 3-game point streak. Got a goal against the Rockers, if you remember, on the 20th, but also on the 27th and 28th. He's gotten a goal, and on the 27th, which was last night, had a goal and an assist in the Prowlers' 6-7 win. Of course, Binghamton and Watertown, that one's going to be interesting since they've just recently dropped the puck. Known friend and trusted ally Travis Ridgden is going to get his first start for Watertown in net. He wears number 33, and of course he was with the Rockers last year before having season-ending hip surgery. And if you've been following him on social media, you know all about that journey, making his start at the Watertown Arena, finishing the home and home. So we're going to keep a close eye on that as that game goes on. And then, of course, the other game that is not going to drop the puck until about 21 minutes from now, Carolina and Baton Rouge. The Zydeco trying to get their first win as a franchise. Of course, you know, anytime a new franchise enters the league, you're excited to see how they can play. We were just in that position last year. But that was the out-of-town scoreboard look. Again, we will step away really quickly. We will catch our breath, make sure you can get a snack. You're not going to want to miss the third period. Motor City's only trailing 1, and last night the third period was a doozy. I'm sure it's going to be a fun 20 minutes here tonight. We'll step away, and we will be right back right here on the Rockers TV network.
Give yourself a raise. Open a checking account that can pay you nearly $400 a year. Genius High Yield Checking now earns 5.25% APY plus debit rewards. No fees, no minimum balance. Automatically get cash back into your account with just 2 simple requirements. Enroll in e-statements and make 10 or more debit transactions of at least $5 during the month. It's that simple. It's that genius. Open your account today. Visit GenesisCU.org.
To all the comforters, we're here for you. We see all the comfort you give, and we'd like to give some back to you. With a source of comfort for everyone.
Great having you.
Incredible women.
I wish they had those kind of cool careers for women when we were growing up.
Thank you.
So in this flashback, we're all the same age?
Yeah. So, what does everyone want to be when they grow up? Yes.
I want to make immersive video games.
I love the arcade.
If I say 2 jobs, do I get extra credit?
No.
I want to revolutionize 3D printing.
3D, like those glasses we were in the movies.
I want to analyze data from the cloud.
I just want to get my hands unstuck. Oh,
Yep.
I want to be a meteor.
You mean meteorologist?
No.
That's great, Al. Follow your dreams.
For the record, I was a baby in the 70s.
That turkey. Oh, yes,
Come on,
man.
let's
Oh,
eat.
yeah. All right, burger, yes, sir.
Feed more families with Meyer Brand and Simply Give.
Does everyone have everything they need?
Thanksgiving week, when you purchase high-quality, low-price Meyer Brand food, our Simply Give program will provide a meal to feed a neighbor in need.
Go Live Sportscast.
Give yourself a raise. Open a checking account that can pay you nearly $400 a year. Genius High Yield.
All right,
Checking
welcome
now
back to
earns
Big Boy Arena. I'm Ben
5.25%.
Salagi. Again, without Brady Beaton, he is, well, at this point, coming home from Marquette with Sean Ballegiant. They did a Wayne State football game. Of course, you know Brady, as that season wraps up, can sometimes be hit or miss with the broadcast, but we hope that everyone's coming safe, coming back down from the UP. Hope they have safe travels. If you actually have this game on right now, Sean and Brady, please be safe. Honestly, we want to make sure you guys are both home safe and sound. We'd love to. We can't wait to have you back. And hopefully Wayne State won. I'd have to double check the score. Don't know. We know the first year under Tyrone Wheatley has not gone according to plan. But, again, you're playing Northern Michigan in Marquette. It's cold up there. It got cold here. I'm sure it was a bluster of snow up in the UP because, of course, they only have 2 seasons in the UP. They have winters coming and winters here. Except winter's here basically in September and winter leaves basically late May, early June. So, yeah. But, again, we hope Brady and Sean and everyone has a safe trip back. Brady will hopefully be back with us on November 10th for Military Appreciation Night and Heroes Night here at Big Boy Arena. So we're ready to get this third period underway. Motor City has been held scoreless for 20 minutes and 13 seconds. Of course, there was that controversial goal that we saw early here in the second period, and that has been the difference so far. Blue Ridge gets the puck immediately. They're going to dump it in. Babin's going to play it. Now he'll free. Yeah, that controversial goal. We had a controversial non-goal last night, early in the first period, if you remember. So, but was talking with our off-ice official staff who do a great job. Ken manning the scorer's table, Ken Falke, and then, Tiffany Prey manning the team upstairs here as the puck gets into the offensive zone. I asked Ken, what did they say down there in between the periods as well? And Ken was honest. He goes, no one challenged the review, so we don't go to a review. We don't look at it. He goes, I have it on my tablet here in the box, but if no one calls for it, we won't look at it. So you learn rather quickly now that, hey, you can challenge goals. So if you think a goal maybe went in or didn't go in like last night and tonight, take advantage of it. Quick shot off the face-off. That was Declan Conway trying to get his first, and that was easily gobbled up. Conway last year was almost a point-a-game player. Conway had 52 points, and of course, there's 56 games in a season. Of course, he was brought in at the end of October last year with Scott Coash after they did not get a roster spot in other leagues during their tryouts, and they were to our benefit. But so essentially did get over a point a game. Smirnoff fired that one in. He gets his own rebound, gives it to the far side. Conway, as we were just talking about, has the puck, avoids a hit, and is tied up along the wall. Wolf couldn't get that. Now Coash gets it, leading the charge, gets pushed off there by French. Ivanov manning the back line very well and going to be flipped out by Pavlos. Trying to call for a high stick. They're not going to get it. Mike Wynn holding on to the puck. Vanderweel carries it through center, deep into the offensive zone, losing the puck. Good poke check there by Nicoletti. Now the puck's going to go along the wall. Motor City still has it. Pass to the near side. Wynn centers it. That got deflected by Svinsov just past the net. Rotundi had it there for a second. Wynn has to go back and chase the puck. Getting pressure there by Moriera. Puck's going to go to the far side. Picked up there by Svinsov. Gets it to center. Vaslov just sends it back down. Vanderweel tries to get it at the wall. Moves it ahead to Svinsov. Absorbs a hit. He and Moriera holding on to the puck. Battling along the boards. Svinsov on his seat holding on to it, and they're going to call it frozen right there. Faceoff's going to be at the far side. Rocco DiCostanzo in the dispersal draft. He was picked up by Motor City. He's going to take the draw against Newburgh here. Good win by Motor City, trying to get control of the puck. Good stick lift. Now it's to the near side corner. Blue Ridge trying to get control of it. Centering it from the point. There's a shot, Babin. Oh, good tie up there by Suffredini. Didn't allow Blue Ridge to get the puck. Another good forechecking pressure. Coming in down low. Oaks had it for a second. Now to the far side, Dolkar still applying that forechecking pressure. Miguel Diaz looking for that clean breakout. The forwards changing at center. Here's Milam. He's going to carry it across the timeline. Centers it. DiCostanzo off his skate. It's in the slot. Moore couldn't get to it. Now he's going to get on his horse. Going the other way is Ciolik. Ciolik drops it off into the corner. Now it's going to come back to him behind the net. Ciolik gives it up to the point. That can't be controlled. Conway pressuring Pavlos. That's going to go along the half wall. Makema had to duck out of the way for that one. It's going to come back to center. Colton and Suffredini, quick little D to D. Now back to Colton. Colton really feeling excited that we have a Russian on our team. He even said, hey, on the broadcast, can you say my name in Russian? And I said I could say it with an accent. It'd be terrible. And that's off the mooring, so we'll have a stoppage. But for the sake of Josh Colton, I'll embarrass myself in 2 seconds. This is how it would sound if I had a Russian accent, and I don't, clearly. But it would be Josh Golden. And if he didn't hear that, I'm going to be very upset. No, it's okay. Net getting back on the moorings. Josh Colton, though, always a good sport. He and Dante Suffredini, again, the best defensive pairing we had here last year, and of course excited that they returned. Suffredini, after the faceoff, sends it down low. Motor City centers it to Colton. Colton fires it. It's going to go wide, picking up the rebound. was Ryder. He gets tied up. Svinsoff can't carry it. Colton settles it down along the wall. Colton with a good battle there, trying to shield and get control of the puck. Bouncing around. Svinsoff trying to help out. Gets tied up by Nicoletti. Colton has it, shielding. Gets it to Vanderweel. Slides it to Suffredini. Suffredini centers. No one's there for the puck. Colton back to Vanderweel. That pass gets intercepted. Ivanov tried to move it up ahead, and he does. Wolf just dumps it in. There's a centering opportunity. No one can pick it up. McGuire will slap at it, sends it back down low. Motor City trying to break this one up. Here's Svinsoff again with that hockey IQ. Svinsoff carries it in, him and Ryder. Drops it off, though, for Vanderweel, who joined the play late. Gets now hit into the corner. Picked up there by Dolkar. He's going to give it up to the near side. McGuire has the puck. McGuire tried to get it out. Vanderweel keeps it in. McGuire picks it back up. Going to be dumped in by Wolf. Wind slaps at it at the end line. Oh, Chris, if you work in public transportation, are you actually in public transportation, waste management, or the mob? Either way, hockey's back on the ice. Always like interacting with the chat when we can, every now and then. Played there by Moore, just out of his reach at the far side wall. DiCostanzo gets it back to center. Motor City really fighting to get control of the puck here. They do for a moment, and then lost the puck on a good poke check there by Newberg. Puck comes back into the defensive zone. Motor City moves it back up to JJ. Vaslov has control of it. Again, had 2 goals last night. He lost the puck. Here's Conway. Conway, that is a late offsides. Well, we'll take a break. We'll take a breather. We'll come back and talk about shots on goal in just a second.
APY plus debit rewards. No fees, no minimum balance. Automatically get cash back into your account with just 2 simple requirements. Enroll in e-statements and make 10 or more debit transactions of at least $5 during the month. It's that simple. It's that genius. Open your account today. Visit genesiscu.org.
Lasting Impressions Promotional Marketing is the official merchandise provider of the Motor City Rockers, this family-owned business in the state of Michigan, just located in Canton, is happy to be the official merchandise partner. If you're looking for corporate branding at excellent value with an economical price, check out Lasting Impressions at LITEM. That's LITEM.com for more. Of course, we also are still waiting to see who's going to be the 3 stars of the game. Find out immediately after the game. Lasting Impressions Promotional Marketing provides those as well. Now trying to get the second face-off settled. It's going to be brought in by Matonik. He's going to win the draw. Again, did not think the play was offsides. That took us into the media timeout. Thought everyone was onside, but of course you have to follow the letter of the law. No one's perfect. Here's Gunquist, though. Drops this one off to the far side. There's a quick shot. Matonik. Babin makes the save. Ivanov has it. Slides it along the point. French fires it, and Babin envelops and freezes the puck right there. Also, friendly reminder, we're going to start our own coaches show here on the Rockers YouTube page, starting November 7th at 5:30 at Slap Shots Bar and Grill right here in the arena. Can show up, take advantage of some specials. We'd love to have you there. If you can't be there, of course, it will be on our YouTube page as well. Motor City still trailing, has not scored a goal in over close to 30 minutes of ice time. Trying to hope that changes. Puck kept in at the point. That was kept in by Colton. Leaves it for Ryder. Ryder has it behind the net. Has his options. Had Colton on the near side. Goes back to the far side to Svinsov. Back to Ryder. Back to Svinsov, who's going to give it up to the point. Suffredini blasts it, and it's in! Did that get deflected? Or was that Suffredini's? It doesn't matter. It's a 3-3 game. Dante Suffredini is going to lead the charge down the celebration line. We'll give it to number 22, Dante Suffredini. Tying it up at 3. But man, did that take a while. Over 20 minutes, 25 minutes of ice time. Let's check that replay if we can. Svinsov assisted it, went back to Suffredini, and he fired a clean blast. So that's the second assist for Svinsov tonight. Just got to get the lead now, boys. Here's French. Has the puck, gives it to the half wall. Newberg tried to settle it down to Hall. He takes a seat instead. Wynn trying to get the offense going. Gets into the neutral zone, got his pocket picked. Newberg fires a hard shot. Babin makes the save. Puck's still along the wall. Motor City gets it to center. Derek Makima leading the charge on the near side. Makima goes, fires, and saved by Pavlos. Tried to go through the 5-hole. Smirnov has control of the puck, slides it to center. It's going to be icing. Motor City's not going to play it. But man, what a blast by Dante Suffredini. It's his second goal of the season. Remember, had that beautiful power play goal in Game 1 at Port Huron, assisted by Roman Gaudet. But that was a heavy blast from the point. Just got to get that next one. Brad Ryder in the face-off circle. Slides it to the wall. It's going to go down into the corner. Svinsov gets pinched there. It's going to come out. Miguel Diaz keeps it in. There's a shot. Pavlos paddles it to the far side. Here's Vanderweel. This line has been doing work today. Milam keeps it, gives it to the far side to Svinsov. This line has been clicking. A lot of good chemistry. They have accounted for 2 goals tonight. Ryder drops this one off. Miguel Diaz carrying it in from the defensive position, charging forward. Now it's at the end line. Vaslov tries to get this one out, and he does. Gets it to center. Milam plays it ahead. Ryder to Vanderweel. Vanderweel, that was blocked for a moment by Vaslov. Vaslov's fighting Miguel Diaz at the far side for the puck. They tumble. No hand goes up. Yes, it does. It was a delay call. So Miguel Diaz is still on a knee, but he's going to be the one taking a seat. They're going to call holding on Nick Miguel Diaz. So back on the penalty kill goes the Rockers. And of course, anytime Rockers are on a penalty kill, if you're not feeling yourself, you can visit Insight Healthcare, who sponsors our penalty kills this year. If you're not feeling yourself, get some insights with the help of Insight from one of their many locations across southeastern Michigan for all your medical needs. It's a 3-3 game here at Big Boy Arena. Koash offering some forechecking pressure. Newberg drops this one off to Ivanov, gives it up to Stevens. Stevens delays at the point, but gets it in, and Motor City sends it right back. Ivanov picks up the puck from Pavlos. 30 seconds have gone by here on the Insight Healthcare penalty kill. Blue Ridge trying to get the breakout going. Coming in from the far side. was Nicoletti, it looked like. Motor City creating a turnover, coming with the puck. It's Koash. Could they get their second shorthanded goal of the night? Centering opportunity, and that's going to be broken up nicely by Blue Ridge. Coming out with it is Stevens. Tried to center it. Now Grenquist settles it down at center. Newberg tipped it, but it settled down by Motor City and Colton. Gets a good clear with 45 seconds left. 9:34 to play in the period. Knotted up at 3 apiece. Motor City looking to kill another power play. They've killed 2 today. Stevens carries it in on the near side. Drops it off to McGuire, who gives it up to Oakes at the far. Oakes moves it ahead. Stevens slides it to McGuire. It's going to be out of play. Motor City has it. Ryder can carry it deep if he wants. Ryder going to kill some time. Just gives it to Milam. Now he's going to offer a hard blast. 10 seconds left until Miguel Diaz is a free man. Vanderweel, Conway, Milam, and it looks like Rotundi are your 4. And Motor City has another power play pelt. Coming out of the box, breaking up that pass was Miguel Diaz. Nick carries it in deep, has Conway if he wants him. That's a helmet save by Pavlos. Vanderweel picks up the rebound. Centers it this time, and Conway can't get a stick on it. There's a blast. Oh, Josh Colton. Oh, my goodness. Couple of good opportunities there by Motor City, but Pavlos makes some big saves. And that's going to take us to another media timeout. We'll step away and we'll come right back.
To all the comforters, we're here for you. We see all the comfort you give, and we'd like to give some back to you, with a source of comfort for everyone. Experience the redesigned Serta Perfect Sleeper.
Well, that was a good rush by Motor City, but let's quickly check the shots on goal and see if anything has happened around the league. So far, Motor City out shooting Blue Ridge 10-6 here in the third period, out shooting the Bobcats 31-25. Port Huron added to their lead. It's now 2-0 at McMorran Place. Danbury and Carolina still tied at 0. Binghamton has a 1-0 lead, so Travis Ridgeton has been scored on. And just getting underway in Baton Rouge, Columbus and the Zydeco will go at it. Well, Motor City can build off that rush. Comes out to Hall. Hall can't play it at center. Svinsoff goes off his sweater. Now he falls down, but no hand goes up. Vanderweel gives it up to Suffredini to Colton. Quick little tic-tac-toe between the Demon. Suffredini gives it to Ryder. Ryder dropped it off for Vanderweel. No, excuse me, I think that was Finsoff. Either way, puck still along the wall on the near side. Motor City trying to come out with it. It's going to be pitchfork down. Suffredini has to carry and pick it up. The Rockers trying to generate another good clean breakout and another rush on Pavlos, who's been playing incredible this weekend. Here's Ryder across the red and the blue. Drops it off to Svinsoff. Svinsoff has 2 assists today, but could not get control of the puck. Here's Wynn. Wynn fires a shot. Pavlos got a pad on it and stopped that one. Would have been a nice little goal by Mike Wynn. Would have been his first as a Rocker. Of course, again, remember last year Mike Wynn was lost right around Thanksgiving as he separated his shoulder. Motor City dumps it down low. Ryder tries to center. There's a backhand opportunity. Another opportunity in front. Pavlos got a pad on it. And now they'll freeze it right there. There's more pushing and shoving after the play. Declan Conway's not happy with it. Face off won by Motor City. Another shot that got deflected. The chat's kind of going crazy. Having a little French dialogue in the chat right now. Either way, face off on the far side. Macamum winning that draw. There's another shot. Blockered away there by Pavlos. It's going to come out to the near side. Cody Oakes tries to get this one out. Motor City leaves it there. Rotundi's going to just dump it in. Comes back to center. Koash holds on to it. It's going to turn around. Now he's going to lead the charge. Got poked away there by Vaslov. Dumped in, chased after by Vaslov. Vanderweel pushes him off the puck. Now coming through is Svinsov. Svinsov only speaks Russian but understands English. Hockey's a universal language. Centers it, and oh, no one could pick up the phone. Oh my goodness. There's another puck dangerously in front, and now it's going to be a call on Blue Ridge. It's going to be a high stick. Wow, the chat is actually very fluent in French. Chris says his spouse is from Montreal, so he speaks it a little bit. And then Georgette Arneson says, yes, I speak Francais. Bon, bonsoir. Les Motor City Rockers jouent. That's as far as I'm going to go because we have hockey again. So, of course, if you call hockey, don't you have to understand and speak a little bit of French? Well, good to know we're all kind of bilingual, everybody. Always having fun with our friends in the chat. That one's going to be dumped in. That's played by Pavlos. It's not going to be icing anymore. Miguel Diaz over to Milam. Milam slides it ahead. Vanderweel offers a hit, but he takes the worst of it. Carrying it through is McGuire. McGuire's just going to flip it ahead. Miguel Diaz picks it up. Now it's a turnover. McGuire with a shot. Babin makes the save. Rebound goes past him. I was going to say, the last time I spoke French was in high school. That was about 18 years ago, guys. So thank you. It was a good effort. I can read it. Can't really speak it very much anymore. So I appreciate you all. Ryder picking up the puck behind the net. Miguel Diaz swiped at it. It's going to come back to center. It has to be chased down by Nicoletti. Now it's going to come back up and through. Smirnov can't catch it. It should be icing, and it is. Now, we heard the buzzer. So we're going to have another. Well, hang on. Yeah, they're going to call for the media timeout, so we'll step away really quick. Update shots on goal when we come back.
Look at that turkey. Oh, yes,
Come on,
man.
let's eat.
Yeah, yes, sir. You get one.
Yeah.
All right, burger, yes, sir.
Feed more families with Meyer Brand and Simply Give.
Does everyone have everything they need?
Thanksgiving week, when you purchase high-quality, low-price Meyer Brand food, our Simply Give program will provide a meal to feed a neighbor in need.
Welcome back to Big Boy Arena. Let's update you on shots on goal here while we have the opportunity and see if anything else has changed from around the league, which it has. But Motor City still out shooting Blue Ridge 13-6. Getting the game advantage 34-25. Binghamton has a 2-0 lead. Port Huron increased their lead to 3-0, and it's still scoreless between Danbury and Carolina. And Columbus has a 1-0 lead over Baton Rouge. Motor City taking their time, drawing up things on the grease board. You see Coach Brown saying, hey, I'm taking my time. I'm going to take my time and address the guys and let them know what I want to do. It's a 3-3 game. It's getting tight. Last night around this market, things got really interesting. Again, it's going to get interesting here tonight. Good face-off win. There's a shot just pushed wide. Sufferdini moves it to Colton. Colton slides it down low. Good shot. Rebound comes back. Makema got his stick lifted. Makema down low. Moves it back. Slides it in front. Conway could not receive. Good break up there by Blue Ridge. And now it's going to be cleared off the stick of Smirnov, and it's going to be icing one more time. Just hope Motor City can find it in them to get a win. They suffered their first loss, of course, last night. But again, in every game they've played this year, now granted they've only played 3, but they've gotten a point. You hope you can get all the points possible tonight. You get 3 instead of 2. So they're tied at first place with Columbus at the top of the Continental Division. Here's Colton with the puck, gives it to Sufferdini. Slides it ahead. Conway chips it. Did get confirmation. The story we heard that I said yesterday was true with Declan Conway. Switched his number to 96 and because his last name is Conway. Everyone, of course, watches the Mighty Ducks when you grow up. So, or as you're growing up, I should say. Even if you're growing up, I go back and watch. You know, I haven't seen the new TV series of the Mighty Ducks, but of course the original videos are always fun. With Emilio Estevez, that is offsides. Gordon Bombay and company. Even though, let's admit, the third one was a little weird, right? The Ducks go to private school, not allowed to play on varsity, so they have a game against the varsity. And in real life, the varsity team would just destroy the JV team, if we're being honest. And, of course, it's a Mighty Ducks movie. So the Ducks end up winning the game, and they change the mascot at the end of the game to the Mighty Ducks. I think the original mascot was what? The Falcons, if I remember correctly. But, of course, that's why they make movies. Here's Finsoff trying to make a highlight reel of his own. Goes and got his – oh, that was a good poke check there by French. Man, he's getting deep down low. Finsoff might find himself at the top of the line. But, again, good chemistry here with Ryder and Vanderweel. This line has 2 goals. Here's Wynn. Slides it in. That got deflected. Pavlov's got a stick on it. Under 3 minutes to play. Wynn gets it down low. There's in front. Oh, good save. And the net's off the mooring, so we'll have to stop. And that one looked maybe intentional. I'm going to give Pavlov's the benefit of the doubt. Big Boy Arena's not going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Brad Ryder was upset about it. The officials are talking to him about it. It's one of those areas, right? You're going 5 over. A policeman maybe pulls you over, maybe doesn't. It's one of those. So play will continue. No delay game called, but I think they definitely gave Pavlos his warning. Next one will be a violation. Puck goes back to center. Milam gives it to Miguel Diaz. 2:32 to play here in the third. Puck in the corner, comes out with it. That is Dolkard. Dolkard now gives it to Smirnov on the near side. Cross ice pass intended for Hall. They can't connect. Conway slides it ahead for Koash. Koash with a shot just a little too high. Miguel Diaz slides it over. Milam drops this one off. Conway absorbs a hit. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Vanderweel came off the bench helping Miguel Diaz. There's a shot pushed wide. Minute 50 left here. Motor City trying to do something with it. Milam and Vanderweel. Vanderweel picks it up. Carries it around the net. Tries to center it in front. Conway can't get it. Milam settles it down. Vanderweel has the puck. Drops it to Milam at the point. Milam fires in front. Rebound by Pavlos. Wraparound attempt. That's a goal! That's a goal! He points it down. The net's off the moorings. It does not matter. 2 goals tonight for Danny Vanderweel. And that's the biggest one. You see Vanderweel there at the replay. The net was off the moorings, but just a few moments ago, the officials spoke to Christian Pavlos about putting the net off the moorings. You see on the replay, he deliberately pushed the net. So that was going to count no matter what. Pavlos tried to cheat the game for just a second with his gamesmanship, and it's not going to work. And he is upset. He was out of position. You saw him shoulder the net. Beautiful work by our camera crew, by the way. I just want to say, excellent work by everyone seeing that on the replay. We're going to watch it again. You see Pavlos gets up from the butterfly, and he deliberately shoulders the net. And that should also be a delay of game call. I mean, I think that's what Koash was asking for. But either way, second goal of the game. I mean, the eye in the sky does not lie. And that was intentional. So either way, I think Motor City was lobbying for a penalty as well. They're not going to get it. It's going to be a timeout called on the ice by Coach Zimleka. But my goodness, how do you get up from the butterfly and shoulder tackle the post? I mean, I know getting it on tape. Again, the eye in the sky does not lie. 91 seconds left, and that's a big goal. That is an absolutely big goal. Well, let's see it from behind the net. This one's going to be really guilty. Pavlos gets up, and yeah, you see him shove it like that. So Danny Vanderweel gets the goal. I think that's what the Rockers were saying. Scott Koash was saying, hey, look, if it's that deliberate, we should get the goal in the power play, but it's not going to happen. Jamie Milam will get the assist officially. Motor City, though. Again, the funny thing is the officials talked to Christian Pavlos about it a few moments later. That's going to be icing on the play, so Motor City's going to get a face-off deep in the offensive zone. But yeah, the eye in the sky does not lie. Again, great camera work. We have cameras now behind the nets next to our goal judges. They'll catch everything. And credit to our camera team here at Big Boy Arena catching that action. Because again, Pavlos was warned about it literally moments before that happened. So 4-3 lead for Motor City. Can they hold on to it? 70 seconds left in this game to see if they do. Could get some late heroics from Blue Ridge like last night. Pavlos is out of the net, so it's going to be 6-on-5 like it was last night. Colton tried to get it out, flubbed the pass to the far side. Newberg tries to play it to the corner, now centered in front. Stevens with a shot, good save by Babin. Puck gets cleared out to center. Vanderweel looking for that hat trick. Danny picks up the puck. He has help if he wants it. Svintsov comes in late. Motor City still pressuring. There's under 40 seconds to play. Motor City slides it ahead. Svintsov can get the insurance if he wants it. Gets taken out. Gets back to his feet. Puck's going to come back to center. Onto the stick of Wolf. Wolf loses it. Pitched fork. It got deflected. Is it going to go? No. Oh, Stevens deflected it and it almost went in. 12 seconds left. Blue Ridge has to do one final push. Puck's going to go to the far side. Koash offering resistance. Now can't be caught at center. Motor City has the puck. Flipped ahead by Milam. And Motor City gets a big 4-3 win. Everyone getting goal hugs from Trevor Babin. First win at home this year. And again, just like every game they've played so far here early on the year, walking away with a point. Whew. Amazing game. You know what? I will give Blue Ridge credit. The Bobcats, they play you hard, they play you tough. Do not underestimate the Blue Ridge Bobcats, all right? The FPHL, you've been put on notice from one new team to another. This team's pretty good. They play you hard, they play you tough. They got great players, and they played hard all the way through. Again, stole a game last night, almost stole one tonight. But, man, Motor City finding a way to come out with a big, big win. Again, Danny Vanderweel got the game-winning goal. Let's see here. Yeah, that was, and Pavlov's made a big save. Puck came out in front, and yeah, that was a good opportunity by Vanderweel. Trevor Babin played well in net tonight, as you see on the replay screen. One of those big baby toe saves by Babin. That was the goal that was controversial in the second period by Newberg. Newberg went in. That's the one they counted. And then here it is, the game-winning goal. Net was deliberately pushed off the moorings. Danny Vanderweel got it. Danny Vanderweel getting a quick interview on the ice. He's earned it. The captain getting the crowd riled up. He's going to be probably your top star of the night. Haven't seen it officially come through just yet, so want to remind you that the 3 stars of the game are brought to you by Lasting Impressions Promotional Marketing. They are a Michigan business conveniently located in Canton, Michigan. If you're looking for corporate branding with excellent value at an economical price, check out Lasting Impressions at LITEM. That's LITEM.com. So, you know what? We haven't seen it from the off-ice officials, so I will give you my 3 stars of the game tonight. Third star of the game, it has to go to, well, let's see. It's got to go to the Blue Ridge Bobcats. Cody Oakes had a great game, had a goal and an assist. He'll be your third star of the game. Second star of the game, quite honestly, Pavel Stintsov had 2 assists tonight. And the top star, of course, is going to go to the other number 19, our captain, Danny Vanderweel, who got the game-winning goal and also got the Rockers' first goal of the night. So it was bookended by Danny Vanderweel, 2-goal performance. He had only 6 goals last year. And Danny Vanderweel, again, the hero tonight, playing hard, playing tough, as he got 2 goals and now has 3 points on the year. Let's do a quick look ahead. What's coming up for Motor City after this series? Well, we'll go on the road. Go to Elmira for 2 games before coming back home here Friday, November 10th, where we will host the first of a home and home with the Port Huron Prowlers. That will be Heroes Night here. So if you're a first responder, EMT, police, fire, come in. Wear your uniform. We'd love to celebrate you and hopefully celebrate another Motor City Rockers win right here. If you're looking for tickets, go to rockershockey.com/tickets. Get yours today. We'd love to see you here. And, of course, if you're not going to be here, we will have you right here on our YouTube page. Again, your final score here from Big Boy Arena, Motor City 4, Blue Ridge 3. I'm Ben Salagi saying thank you so much again for tuning in. You and I will connect on November 9th. Until then, I want to let you know, wherever you go, whatever you do, rock on. Have a good night, everybody.